What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a strength training workout for seniors.
This routine does require a chair and dumbbells, and we recommend having a few weights available so that you can switch up your weight as needed.
We'll provide both standing and seated exercises so that you can choose which is best for you.
Let's begin. Let's begin our workout with a warm-up, preparing our bodies for this work to come. Our first move is going to be a hamstring sweep. I'm going to place my right straight leg out on my heel. I'm going to reach towards those toes, hinging at my hips, and then I'm bringing up my arms up and over a big circle. Switch legs.
If you're doing the seated variation, it's wise to come up just a smidge to the front of your chair, just to really help you get that deep stretch on that hamstring.
And as you're going through this, you should work to improve or increase your range of motion, reaching a little further every time, a little bigger arm circle every time, moving at a pace that you feel comfortable with. This is not a race. We're just here warming up, driving those hips back as you keep your lead leg straight, and then as big of an arm circle as you can get. We like this move because it's really a total body warm-up move, hitting multiple muscle groups for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, our next move is going to be a push-pull plus a kick. So another compound move here. With my upper body, I'm going to push and pull, and at the same time, I'm going to alternate low kicks. So make sure you're emphasizing not just the push, but that pull back as well. Now, depending on your balance, you might be kicking a little higher, or you might feel more comfortable kicking low, or you may choose to use the chair. And throughout today's routine, you can either use all the standing moves, all the seated moves, or you can go back and forth and choose which one suits you. We'll give you all the options. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, it is showtime. Ready, Claudia?
Yes, I'm nice and warm.
Hope you're ready out there. Our first move is going to be a dumbbell upright external rotation. We need light hand weights or light dumbbells for this one. If you don't have light weights, you could always use water bottles or soup cans. We're going to bring our elbows up to a 90-degree angle. Here's our starting position. Now we're going to externally rotate from our shoulders, squeeze our upper back, and then control the way back down. We're going to do this one together for 12 repetitions. Ready and begin.
Make sure that you're exhaling as you bring those dumbbells up. Inhale as you bring them down.
This move doesn't look like much, but it is tough, so we do not need a lot of weight. And throughout today's routine, I want you to choose a weight that challenges you for the prescribed repetitions. So those last 2 to 3 repetitions should be really tough. Don't be afraid to choose a real weight. That's how we're going to improve.
There's 7.
So we're coming back. You're going to feel it in your rear deltoids, your upper back, traps. It's a great move to help us improve our posture.
2 more.
Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath.
And here's your last one.
And there's 12.
Nice work.
Okay, for this next one, it's a Dumbbell Halo, and we're gonna need just one dumbbell for this one of moderate weight. We'll let you choose what's appropriate for you. Everybody's different. I'm gonna grab this dumbbell from each end, and now I'm gonna bring my arms up and over my head. Nice circle. Stop back in the middle, and then reverse it.
Opposite
direction. This one might take you a couple to kind of get the feel of it. It's just as much of a brain exercise as it is a muscle exercise. We're gonna do 30 seconds. Ready? And begin.
I love these double duty exercises. Really tests my ability to remember the last move I just did.
Also, I want you to focus on keeping your core tight and engaged on this. It's not just a shoulder exercise or upper body exercise. Throughout today's routine, I want you to focus on a 360-degree bracing. That means we're pressing out throughout your core and midsection, on the sides, back, and front, not just pushing out on your stomach.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break.
All right, we're gonna change our focus to our lower body next. We're gonna give you 2 different exercises here. I'm gonna perform a chair-supported reverse lunge.
And I'm going to do a leg extension.
So I have my chair on the outside. I'm gonna step back with my opposite side leg, drop both knees to a 90-degree angle, and then come back up.
For the leg extension, I'm gonna come up to the front of my chair, lean back ever so slightly, and I'm going to raise my right leg and squeeze my quad at the top of the movement and return to starting position.
You decide what's best for you. We're gonna do 10 repetitions on each side. Ready, and begin. If you're doing my variation, you're trying to get both knees down to a 90-degree angle before you come back up.
For my variation, you wanna bring your leg as parallel to the floor as you can, giving a good squeeze at the top.
Regardless of which variation you choose, really slow it down here. I know the temptation is to rush through all of these moves, but I want you to get that time under tension so we can get that benefit. So slow it down, control the lowering phase.
3 more to go.
Control the hard part, that concentric phase.
And the hard part is a squeeze up top for this one. Last one right here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
And 10.
Nice job.
Okay, so I'm just gonna set my chair up on the opposite side, but I'm gonna perform the same move. So opposite leg for the leg extension. Here we go, and begin. Now, I wanna point out that this is a chair-supported reverse lunge. It doesn't mean I'm using that chair and cheating, right? I'm just using it for balance if I need it. If you don't need it at all, great, keep challenging your balance. I want you to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. That's true for both of these moves.
So for mine, you're gonna exhale as you come up to the top of the movement. Inhale as you bring your leg down. Here's 8. You have 2 more to go.
Again, stay nice and under control. Get that full range of motion.
Last one. Nice work.
Next up, we're gonna work on our back with a dumbbell bent over row. We need 2 moderate weights for this next exercise. We're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart. We're both going to hinge at our hips, bending over on a 45-degree angle with our upper back straight. With my palms facing in, I'm gonna pull back from my elbows, squeeze my back at the top, and then control the way back down. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions in total. Ready position, and begin. I want you to let those elbows lead the way here. The temptation is to pull back with your hands, and it kind of looks like this. But instead, pulling back and drawing back from those elbows like there's a string attached to the elbows, and then somebody's pulling back on that string. Our backs stay straight, shoulders are retracted. If you're doing the standing version, you also start to feel it in your legs. Squeeze that upper back. It's working our biceps, forearms, as well as our lats, which are those big back muscles under our arms.
Okay, you have 2 more to go.
All right, we're gonna finish strong, HASfit Tribe. You got this, come on.
And 12. Good squeezing that back. Nice work.
Excellent. All right, changing our focus back to our lower body. I'm going to use one dumbbell for this one and my chair.
And I'm just going to be on my chair.
So I'm going to perform a dumbbell chair squat. However, if you want a variation in between these two, you could just do the chair squat with no dumbbell. I'm going to get set up with my dumbbell in what's called a goblet position. So I'm holding this one dumbbell from the top. My feet are hip width apart. I'm going to break at my hips first. Sitting back, head chest up, light touch on the chair, don't relax, and then back down.
For my variation, I have a nice wide stance. I'm gonna put my hands on the chair, and I'm gonna use as much of my legs to get up from the chair and return, only using my hands for support.
You decide which variation is appropriate for you, but we're gonna do 12 repetitions.
That's right.
Ready, and begin. I want you to breathe in on the way down and exhale as you stand up. Again, This one's under control.
And if you don't need to use any hands for the chair get up, that's wonderful. But working at a pace and with the variation that you feel most comfortable with.
That's right. No two bodies are the same. We try to give you as many tools as necessary to really make this workout your own. I want you to feel challenged, but I want you to use proper form and stay safe at the same time. So there's always a balance going on there.
There's 7.
This exercise is working your hamstrings, your glutes, your quadriceps, even your core. Not holding our breath. Come on, you got it. This is the point where it should be getting tougher.
There's 10. 2 more to go.
Remember those last few repetitions. Excellent. Come on.
All right, last one right here. Push.
And there's
And
12.
return. Nice job.
All right, going back to our upper bodies, we're gonna move into what's called a seesaw press. So we need 2 dumbbells for this one, light to a moderate weight, depending on your upper body strength. With our 2 dumbbells, we're gonna bring them up into what we call a rack position. Now, I don't want your elbows out here, and I don't want them all the way in. Right in between the two, so a 45-degree angle. Now I'm gonna press my right dumbbell straight up. Now here's the kicker. As this right dumbbell comes down, my left one's gonna go up. And then when the left one goes down, the right goes up. So that's that seesaw effect, why we call it a seesaw press. 20 in total, which is 10 on each side. Ready? And right one first, and begin.
Just think of that old school playground equipment, that seesaw. I'm pretty sure they're outlawed these days.
Yeah, all the fun ones are outlawed nowadays, I think. Something about child safety, I guess.
I don't know. That's why these kids are soft. Got to bring those seesaws and merry-go-rounds back.
I want you to have your core tight throughout this move. Do not be loose here, but instead, nice and tight, controlling the way up, controlling the way down. Keep that 45-degree angle on those elbows.
Here's 15.
We're nearing the end. Come on. Fighting to the end, folks. Fighting to the end. You got it.
18. And 20. Excellent.
All right. This next one, we're going to do a dumbbell tricep kickback. Most of you will want a lighter weight for this one. We're going to isolate that muscle or muscle group in the back of our arm, those 3 muscles that make up our triceps, hence the name tri. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart. Again, bending over in a 45-degree angle like we did in that bent over row earlier. Now I'm going to pull back from my elbows, palms facing in. Now I'm only going to bend at my elbows. I'm going to extend from those elbows, squeeze the back of my arm, and then bring back down. No momentum here. Again, this one for 12 repetitions. Ready. And begin. Really want to take all of our other muscle groups out of the equation here. So you're not swinging with your shoulders. It's just all from that elbow extension, squeezing the back of your arm at the top. You'll start to feel it about right now.
That's right. That's 7. Woo.
Oxygen's flowing. Come on, you got this.
3 more.
Oh, so close. Come on.
Last one right here. Number 12. Squeeze it out. Nice job.
All right. A little combo upper lower body move for us next. We're going to do a bicep exercise plus a calf raise. So it's a dumbbell curl plus a calf raise. I'm going to use 2 dumbbells for this one. My feet are hip width apart. Moves are going to be very similar again. Starting with my dumbbells at my side, I'm going to curl up, bringing my palms up, and at the same time, looking at my feet, I'm coming up onto the balls of my feet. That's a calf raise.
Same thing with the chair.
Full extension, driving the balls of the feet into the ground. All right, we have 12 repetitions. We're doing it together. You know the drill. Ready and begin. And notice how when I get up to the top, I'm keeping my balance, giving it a good squeeze up there.
Same thing with the chair. You can still feel a nice squeeze whenever you are coming up onto the balls of your feet.
Yeah, it's like a 1/1000 hold, like a solid 1 second hold up at the top.
Halfway point.
Squeezing those biceps as well. Very efficient workout today. We're getting a lot of work in a short period of time.
3 more. Whew.
All right, nearing the end of this one. Come on,
2
stay
more.
tough.
And here is 12. Nice work.
Our next exercise is really going to focus on our core. It is a dumbbell pendulum twist. We need 1 lighter dumbbell. It's not going to take much for this one. In fact, if you feel uncomfortable using the light weight on this, you could just use your own body weight and still get benefit.
Yep.
Our feet are hip width apart, slight bend in our knees. We're going to be in that same 45-degree angle pose that we've been in a few times today with our core tight and braced. Now, with my arms extended, I'm going to twist to my right side. Keep my eyes on that weight. Back to center. Twist to the left side. Back to center. So we're going to pause. Good 1/1000 up at the top every time. And we're going to do this for 12 repetitions in total. All right, ready position. Core is tight. Let's begin. That 1/1000 pause up at the top. Depending on your flexibility and mobility level, you may be twisting more or less than us, but doing the best you can. Really allow that core to take over. And focus on that bracing.
Here is number 6. You're going to inhale when you bring the dumbbell back down to starting position. Exhale as you bring it up and hold.
And control the way down. Don't just allow momentum to take over and flop back to the center.
Here is 9.
Oh, I feel that core working. It feels good. Burns so good. Come on, keep it up.
11. 1 more.
Finishing strong.
Exhale. And inhale, bring it back down.
All right.
Ooh, that's tough.
So for my next 3 variations, I'm going to be on the floor. Claudia's going to stay in the chair. I am going to bring 1 pair of moderate dumbbells down to the floor with me so that I don't have to get back up in a moment to do it. We're going to do a chest press in just a moment. Not yet, but I'll keep those there. They'll be waiting for me. So I'm coming down to the floor, and our first move is going to be a hollow body. We're going to show you 2 different variations. From the floor, I'm going to glue my lower back to the floor, bring my shoulder blades up off, arms out straight, knees bent, and I'm going to hold.
So for my variation, I'm going to scooch my bum to the end of the chair. I'm going to bring my legs out to a little past a 90-degree angle. I'm going to lean back about a 45-degree angle here, and I'm going to bring my arms by my ears, and I'm going to hold.
And so this move is going to be done 4 times. So it's just going to be 30 seconds of whichever variation you feel comfortable with. Doing it together. Again, if you're on the floor, glue that lower back, arms up,
Yep.
knees bent, begin. Now, if you feel good here on the floor, then you can extend your legs. And as you extend your legs, it gets tougher. You decide where in there is appropriate for you.
So notice for my variation, my legs aren't completely at a 90-degree angle. They are a little flared out here. But whatever helps you maintain this leaned back position is where I want you to be.
Yeah, this is great for that deep inner core, the transverse abdominis.
Not much left. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Nice work.
All right, while our core is resting, we're gonna work on our pressing muscles or pushing muscles. So that's why I have my 2 dumbbells here. I'm gonna sit up, grabbing my dumbbells, placing them on my legs. I'm gonna get into position for a lying chest press. Bringing one knee back at a time, feet down on the floor. My elbows are at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna press straight up and then control the way back down.
For the seated variation, I have 1 light to moderate dumbbell. I'm gonna bring it chest level and I'm gonna squeeze like I'm trying to squeeze a can. And I'm gonna press out, bringing my arms to parallel, keeping that tension on that dumbbell and bring it back to my chest.
You decide which variation is right for you. We're going for 12 repetitions. Ready and begin.
Exhale as you bring those dumbbells up and out. Inhale as you bring it back in. And remember, on this vent press, we're trying to maintain a nice squeezing tension on either side of the dumbbell. That's really going to engage our chest muscles.
Both exercises are challenging the same muscle groups, our chest, shoulders, and triceps. Should be feeling it everywhere there. Again, inhaling as the dumbbells are coming close to your body, and then exhaling as you're pressing away.
There's 6. 6 more.
And as we've emphasized throughout today, we are going under control. We're not just in this for speed and just to get it done. We're in it for results. And these weight-bearing exercises really require time under tension for maximum effectiveness.
Woo. Come on, keep squeezing. Here's 10.
Remember, it's just the one set of these. Stay tough.
All right, last one coming up. Last one right here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold it.
And there's 12.
Nice job.
Well done. All right, we are going to move into a hip up, 2 different variations. I'm going to give you the lying hip up variation. My hands are going to be at my side. I'm going to bring my heels as close to my glutes as I can. Now I'm going to drive off those heels and I'm going to squeeze my glutes at the top. Good 1/1000 up at the top, and then control the way back down.
And notice, I do have a good 90-degree angle here on my leg angle. I have my bum scooted all the way to the front of the chair. My hands back here for support on the back of the chair. Pushing off my heels, bringing my hips up, squeezing them at the top, my glutes, and returning to starting position.
And doing it together. Ready, begin. Squeeze up at the top every time. And then control that lowering phase. This one's working our hamstrings, a big muscle group in the back of our legs. It's working our glutes, as well as our core and lower back. A lot of efficient compound moves today. Getting as much work in as short a period of time as possible.
There's 5. A little bit of a rest on the in-between as you come down, especially on your arms if you're supporting yourself here. There's 7.
Every repetition is getting you just that much closer to your goals. Showing up today, putting in that work. We appreciate your discipline for showing up today. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is what lasts. That's what we want to do. We want to build that discipline.
2 more.
Those healthy habits.
Okay, number 12 coming up right here.
And squeeze. Excellent job. That's it. You made it, Claudia.
Nice job.
Way to go. You made it out there at HASfit
Nice
Tribe.
job to you.
It is time for our cool down. Don't skip the cool down. So important to reduce soreness over the next few days, as well as gaining that extra flexibility and mobility that are so important.
Oh, yeah.
We are going to perform today's cool down completely seated. So regardless of which variation you've been using throughout today, the cool down is seated. So go ahead and sit down. You earned it.
Pull up a chair.
Pull up a chair. Our first move is going to be a seated figure 4. So we are seated. I'm going to take my right straight leg, bring it out, right or left, whichever. Does it really matter? No.
Try to be consistent. Of course, to you, it's left. So whatever.
Straight leg out. I'm going to place my opposite foot up on that leg, and I'm going to bring that ankle towards me. Now, for you, right here, may be more than enough stretch already. If you need additional stretch, you can then drag that heel up And now I'm going to place additional stretch, additional tension by gently pressing down on that knee. So a lot of tools in here. You decide at which point for you is appropriate. And we're just going to hold. Static stretch. We want to get to about 85, 90% of what we're capable of. Yeah, we want to feel a stretch, but should we feel pain, Claudia?
No.
No, it shouldn't like really hurt.
Should not be in pain.
For 3, 2, 1. All right, bring that foot down, and we'll get set up in the same way on the opposite side. So straight leg up and over. And you might have one side that's tighter than the other, so don't get caught off guard if that's the case. Very common. Just holding again. This one is great for our hips. In our modern lifestyles, we spend a lot of time sitting down, and those hips get tight. Our hips, our glutes.
And honestly, sometimes we feel discomfort, and instead of moving and using our body, we just kind of sit.
Yeah.
When the best thing for it is for us to get up and move.
And that compounds the problem.
Oh yeah. Motion is lotion.
I like it.
Let's think of it that way.
3, 2, 1. All right, come on down. Our next one, so that was more of a posterior exercise. Next one's gonna be more of an anterior, hitting the front of the leg, our quadriceps. I'm gonna scoot to my right side of my chair. Now, if you need to, you can use your hand or even a towel or a band to bring that foot back. Now, don't scoot so far to the right where you fall out of your chair. There's a balance between the two.
Don't do that.
So bring that foot back, and now I'm gonna gently lean back. And now you should feel a stretch down from your hip flexor, which again, get tight from all the sitting we do, down to the quadricep. We're just holding. Nice big deep breaths here. And again, maybe for you, maybe you feel a big stretch just getting to right here, and that's all right. We're all about progress, not perfection.
That's right. Baby steps.
3, 2, 1. All right. Bringing that foot up. Sliding slowly and carefully to our opposite side. My opposite side hand is here for support. And again, if you need to, use that hand to get the foot back. Oh, that's the face of somebody who's feeling it.
I'm so sore that.
She had a tough lower body day yesterday, and she's feeling it today.
So I'm right here with you.
That's it. We're no movie magic here. We're here working out with you. 2 real
human beings.
Weary bone-bodied human beings. But we wouldn't have it any other way. So grateful to have you joining us today. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, bring that foot up, and let's center ourselves on the chair. I am going to scoot forward in my chair a little bit, so I'm in the front half of my chair. We're going to do a seated bent arm, chest stretch, and twist. There will be a quiz on that later, so make sure you jot that down. No, it's a bad dad joke. Okay, elbows at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to open up, twist to that same side. Opposite hand goes on that knee to help me twist, and I open up. So here, we're feeling a stretch in both our rotation as well as our chest and shoulder as we pull that arm back. Just pretend like I'm there in the room with you, and I'm gently pulling that arm away from your body. Just opening up that chest, opening up your shoulders, keeping good posture on this one. Don't be bent over while doing it.
Do your best to stay nice and straight and upright.
For 3, 2, 1. All right, coming back to center. Now I'm going to take that hand that was just stretching, place it on that opposite side knee, and open up again. Nice big twist here. Try your best to keep that 90-degree angle at the elbow. And everybody's going to feel these stretches more in different places.
That's right. And you might even get a little bit of a cramp.
A little bit of a cramp. Sometimes that's okay. That's just a sign that we need to do this more often.
Right.
Nice big deep breaths here in our last stretch. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nice
awesome work. You know, you completed today's workout, and if you want to keep that momentum going, the best way that we found to do that is by following a complete exercise program.
That's right. Those exercise programs can be found on the HASfit app.
Now, I know some of you may be thinking, apps? I don't really do apps. Listen, we've spent a lot of time to make this app as simple as possible. It is just a list, day 1, day 2, day 3. We want to make working out as easy and as accessible as possible for you all. So download it now and check it out.
And if you happen to have any social media apps downloaded to your phone, don't forget to follow us there because we'll see you there as well.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.